Stevie J's penthouse apartment might have been nice at one point in time, classic even, but now it's filled with neon tube lighting, broken down furniture, piles of rubbish, and crates containing who knows what. Still, compared to the rest of what you've seen, it's positively uh, palatable, palladial. I don't know. The only thing marring the penthouse's pseudo luxury is a woman's cry of pain in the distance, followed by laughter, someone being tortured for another's pleasure. You step deeper into the apartment. Oh, we just got one comment. Huffing and puffing, you reach the top of the stairs. Looks like Stevie J's doesn't use them much, if at all. We got our weapons out and everything. Alright, hold up. We got 5 points. We're gonna go with charisma. Or, I did say I wanted that, but I still don't know what these do. Calculate chance to hit with conjuring spells. I feel like my points are best spent in charisma, since I have 5. We're gonna do that. We are going to press forward. Dude, right there. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in. For trying to shoot him. Oh, you don't have line of sight. Interesting. The floor is quiet, save for the loud humming of fluorescent lights. It seems like you have the drop on Stevie J and his men. Yeah, I can see that. And now I'm killing them. I need to be careful. Do I have Overwatch? I've seen it before. But it might be like a different ability. Maybe it's like normally right there. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything over there. That's a 0%. I know I need to summon my spirit, but risky. Oh, actually. Oh dear. The room beyond the bars is a stinking jumble of burned flesh and dog flop. An enormous hound, its fur streaked with whip marks, growls low. The eyes of a second hound burn menacingly in the corner. Shove the zebra meat through the bars. The hounds devour the zebra meat in a few massive bites, and they let out a contented growl. Do nothing for the moment. I still don't know what's over here. Alright, seems like nothing's going on over there. Alright, we're gonna play this safe. Uh-oh. Get the big guns. Uh-oh. A raspy, manic voice booms over the penthouse PA system. Really think you can come in here and shoot up my place? Do you know who I am? Who are you? Don't you know who I am? Fucker. Get ourselves an air elemental. I really thought that was going to hit him and I was going to be terrified of it. Run back there. Get you into a little bit of safety. Let's get a little bit of accuracy. And we're gonna have to reload. Goodbye. Oh, that's Stevie J right there. Got him. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that requires 2. Alright, well. So you've got a med kit. We're gonna use that. Then shoot him up. Alright, and lightning bolt him. Nice. And a crit for ×2. move out a little bit. Get a better accuracy here. Got him. But no, I can't. And with a bloody gurgle, Stevie J is no more. Late Stevie J's passcodes. Reload. Wow. Anything of note in here? Open the door. Alex. Not good. We're gonna lose this summon, and it's gonna be a painful experience. Can't do any of that. I don't like that shotgun. It has a little bit too much spread on it. Alright. What's up, Coyote? About time you got here, Paco. Who's your friend? Just another professional. I need to ask you some questions. Paco glares. Not now. Coyote, we need to get you back to the Union. Miss Kubota has that med lab in the basement. No, Coyote speaks through gritted teeth. No, I need to finish the other thing I came here for. I need to find something for Mr. Delilah first. A stash of gems. Delilah, thought you said you'd never do another deal with that man. Look, Paco, I needed an excuse to come back here and settle some debts. Figured I might as well get paid for it. Her voice is strong still, but her body's beginning to shake. Paco, help her back to the Union. I'll find those gems for you, then meet you here, or meet you there. Coyote looks as though she's about to argue, but says nothing. Come on, Coyote, let's go. Okay, we did pick up the passcode. We just need to find it, and there's a door right here. A couple of things going on here. Just with nothing going on. Well, crap. Cast that on myself. And that's point blank. Alright, I do not have 3 AP right now. Oh, because he just gave me a -1. What's my HP at? Can I tell? I don't know if I can tell. But it seems like it's medkit time. Use it. Oh, on yourself. And don't we like magical bolt this guy? This is going very poorly. I think I see a spirit right here. Oh my gosh. Dang it. I am totally dead. How am I not dead? Right. Oh, I goofed. Wasn't sure who I was targeting. Come on. You gotta do better damage than that. And that's it for me. That was unfortunate. I should have went for that whatchamacallit sooner. Alright, but we now know we can kind of move forward a little bit more. Yep. Are you safe to shoot him from right here? No. Definitely summoning in you. I'll put you over here. We'll drag you over there. Yeah. Don't you know who I am? Okay, so I can't really cast any spells. Need more AP. Oh no, ran out of ammo. Should have reloaded before getting into all that. Now we have done goofed. Oof. I want a lightning bolt on this guy. Get bodied, sir. Whenever, like, this AP thing stops working is when I get absolutely terrified. Reload. And turn. Zebra meat. Nothing yet. Make our way this way. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. Alright, well. Happened sooner than we wanted it to. I'm gonna die anyways. Interesting. You have a ranged attack? Oh my gosh. A crit. This is so evil. I already beat it. Why do you do this to me, video game? Alright, it's just becoming clear that I need to actually move my dude out and, like, have him take damage and stuff. Because I won't need it after I go get the Pestilence Demon. Oh, that was wrong target. Cast, okay, that. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, it escaped. That's not good. But you reload. And turn. Alright, we get our points back. We cast haste on you. Since you're going to be doing all the damage now. Yeah. And my damage is so weak. Throw that. Wasn't as great as I was hoping. Your AP is going back down. And you're basically our damage, so all on you, Paco. Oh, I have that AoE spell. I should have tried that. Okay, that's obnoxious. Oof. AoE spell. Big damage. Okay, so he still has buff. Come on. Oh, I'm using the wrong thing. There we go. Oof. Use a med kit. That was actually, yep, really bad idea. Enjoy the zebra meat. Now we gotta go take care of this person. That up. Reload. Do that. Okay, for some reason I can't open up this door. And I'm confused. Very confused. Okay. Well, we're gonna have this guy turn on us. I think we're just gonna stay here. So I guess you can only go in there after you do all that. That's it's not good. Not good for me. Got a ton of karma too. I guess I should save right now, shouldn't I? Oh, it's not letting me save. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to basically get lucky now that I don't have that guy. Whatever, it's a side quest. Tried a couple of times. Yep, another professional. I'll try to get the gems. Some loose Nuyen, old junk. Find money clip and Nuyen. Really disappointing that you cannot open that earlier. Okay. Feel some deja vu coming on. I can't see my HP. I can't equip that, so here we go, I guess. Haste ourselves. And shoot. Alright. I don't know what's better, but going for the spell. Come on. We're in a bad spot right now because we have -1 AP, like, permanently. Oof. Oof. It's gonna save again. Find a small velvet bag filled with precious gems. And we're gonna go out the way we came because we might run into some goons in the other way, and there's no way I can take two. Oh, looks like we can't. Well then. Looks like we're going out this way. Alright, despite Coyote's clear desire to stand on her own 2 feet, Paco needs to help her through the door through the seamstresses union. Heads raise, and the front room of the bar falls strangely silent. Paco stands by her side now, not speaking, his dark eyes flat with fury. Coyote presses a rag to her clawed-up face. She winces, but manages to keep control as she breathes in slow, deep breaths to manage the pain. Taking a closer look, you see her arm isn't much more than shreds of meat and broken bone held together by tendons and burned skin. It'll be a miracle if she still has it at the end of the night. Miss Kubota is tending bar herself when Paco walk carries the mangled and bleeding Coyote into the union. As soon as the boss lady lays eyes on her missing bartender, the place gets quiet fast. By the time she rounds the bar to meet you, Coyote is the color of wet spackle, and there's something new in her eye, fear. This woman has face down hounds, but the sight of Miss Kubota has her staring at the floor and mumbling. Woman, how dare you miss 2 shifts and then come back and bleed on my floor? I'm sorry, Miss Kubota. I had a run that went bad. So, I can see that. Your arm is a mess. Was this your crusade again? Do not answer. It will only upset me further. You caused me to worry about you, Coyote, and that distracted me from my business. Hi, Miss Kubota. My apologies again. Cherry, take her downstairs to Dr. Castle. Yes, ma'am. Tell Castle to put something new and shiny where that arm used to be. Miss Kubota, I can't afford a cyber arm. I'm aware of your financial situation. When you are healed, we will discuss the concept of Erie, the debt of honor. Now go, bleed elsewhere. Yes, ma'am. I got 2 karma. Yeah. Her anger at Coyote's rashness slowly washes from her eyes and is replaced by tears. She sniffs, wipes them away, and inclines her head to you. Domo arigato, Ghost. That girl's precious to me. It is not often that we see acts like these in the Barrens. You have performed a great service for my little family, and I welcome you into my home. Consider it yours while you work keeps you here. But we both know that words are mere air. Beyond my thanks, I offer you this remuneration. Please take it as a show of respect. I am honored, Miss Kubota. Thank you. You are most welcome, and I offer more than simple lodging. You will find that there is more to the Union than meets the eye. Below us is a small facility available exclusively for discriminating independent operatives like yourself. In it, you will find vendors selling the best gear the black market has to offer, a fully equipped cyber dock, and a secure place to rest when the dreck hits the fan, as they say. My, you are quite the entrepreneur. Indeed, normally I require a percentage of the runner's income for the use of this facility, but as I said, you are family now. Consider it on the house. To gain entrance, play GAFFC on the piano. Alright. Alright. Save again. I was like, who this? How may I be of service? Is Mr. Delilah here tonight? Yes, Mr. Delilah is... Mr. Delilah in the back bar. That's usually where he does business. There might be an is in there missing. Any Johnsons or Fixers here tonight? In addition to Mr. Delilah, you may wish to speak to Van Graas, or Van Gra. He is often stage side. Van Gra, yeah, I think Van Gra sounds pretty good, is most often a receiver of found articles, but he occasionally has work. You mentioned Coyote's crusade. What is it? Coyote grew up in the Royal, but managed to escape that life. However, her cousin was apparently not so lucky. He came to town about a year ago and fell in with the wrong circle. He was introduced to sim chips and became addicted to BTLs. Coyote has been tearing her way through chip houses for months now, searching for him and acting as a one-woman cleanup crew. If you don't mind, how did you get involved in all this? I am a former runner. Now I provide a safe haven and a marketplace for runners who need a trustworthy place to congregate and do business. Be going now. Alrighty. That's Mr. Van Gra. Give him a chat. Van Gra is busy talking on his comlink, checking his heads-up display, and motioning to a runner standing nearby, all at the same time. He's an intense little man. You get the sense that he likes to look busy. I'm Van Gra, make it quick, biz is good. Talk to me. Miss Kubota says you're a fixer. He still hasn't looked at you. He's going a mile a minute. Nothing for you tonight, sorry. I'm doing a thing right now, important thing, talk to you later. Oh, hey guy, one more thing. He covers his comlink for a moment, tilts his head your way, but you can see he's still staring at his HUD. I'm a fence too. If you got anything you need to unload, come see me. Hey, I need to finish this call, so perhaps another time. Alright, well, you shouldn't have offered your fencing services right then and there. Or you should have mentioned, like, hey, you know, I'm not ready for you yet. The hulking troll bouncer in the immaculate suit stands as passively as ever. The absence of dust on his broad shoulder is the only real indication that the man ever moves. He nods at you when you approach. Evening. I see Coyote is back, looking only a little worse for wear. We have you to thank for that. I didn't rough her up, if that's what you're wondering. If I had any reason to suspect that, you'd be on the floor. But seeing as you walked in together, I'm going to assume you had something to do with her being found. You have my thanks. Couldn't stomach losing anyone else so soon after what happened to Sam. You feel protective over the people here. Immensely, toward anyone who walks through that door, be they employee or patron, unless they mean ill will, of course. What if I ask you a few questions? Haven't minded so far. Hear anything else about Sam's death? People are saying it was the Ripper, but people say a lot of things about what they don't know or what they don't understand. You know where I can find a fence? I think Von Gra's at the bar near the stage. Dwarf with the cyber eye, can't miss him. How long have you been working for Miss Kubota? Crawled in here after after I awoke. Miss Kubota took me in and gave me a job. I've been here ever since. Alright, I'm not gonna ask him that question. I should be going. We ain't gonna disrespect the wall. What's up, Johnny Clean? Johnny leans on his seemingly brand new mop and surveying the crowd at the Union. Hey, Johnny. I'm looking for where Cherry took Coyote. No. Thanks for the tip the other day. Miss Kubota said I should go to the safe house, but oh, no. I don't. I know it's right there. Alright. Where did they take him? The piano is a little out of tune. Check it out. Play G-A-F-F-C. As you slowly peck the notes out on the keyboard, they spark a faint memory of wonder, immediately forgotten as the entire piano slides to the left, revealing a hidden staircase. You descend the stairs into the Union safe house. The entrepreneurial Miss Kubota has combined everything a runner might need into a one-stop shopping experience. Black market equipment, high-end magical talismans, and a fully stocked cyber surgery dealership. Oops, I pressed the Windows key. Oh, no. Alright, so this is my stash. Go. Oh, you don't have to drag it or anything like that. I still feel like I'm missing spells, though. I had a turtle spell before, I thought. Look at all this. We'll progress the story real quick, just in case. I don't want them going, oh, I can't see you right now. Make it quick. I need to operate. Thanks for helping me out back there. Look like you could use a hand. Ouch, bad joke right now. She looks down at her mangled arm. Yeah, I told that on purpose. Just trying to strike a funny. Okay, folks, I'm gonna have to ask you to sit in the waiting area. Watch some trivet or something. This young lady and I have work to do. Miss Kubota never said what kind of cyber arm she'd pay for. Want something amazing? Got one with a laser inside. You'll take what I give you, lady. Now, let's have a look at your face. Leave it. Excuse me? Coyote. I earned this face by being stupid. I'm gonna keep it. End story. Whatever you say, kid. One swift move. She sinks a syringe into Coyote's thigh. Nighty-night. Oh, no. Coyote looks both better and worse than you last saw her. All the gaping holes are plugged and she's sporting a shiny new cyber arm. But now that the adrenaline has worn off, it's clear she needs some rest. Good morning. Thanks to the miracle of modern science, combined with Doc Castle's magical healing powers, I'm almost good as new. Better, really. Can I talk to you for a few minutes, Coyote, about Sam? Sam Watts? What about him? Sam's dead. Holy dreck, Sam. I can't say I'm surprised. He was on a downward spiral for a long time. What can I tell you? Tell me about Sam. I hear you liked him. I did. He made me laugh. No one else seemed to like Sam's jokes, but I did. No accounting for taste. Sam made some bad jokes. Not when he was sober. He was chill and funny. I guess I knew him best of everyone here. Sorry he's gone. You served Sam the night he died. What do you remember about that night? It was a pretty average night. Regular crowd, as I remember. Sam was drinking with a guy named Armitage. Jake Armitage? Yeah, you know him? Met him. He's a charmer too. She bites her lower lip. I like gingers. Okay. Anyway, Jake and Sam were having a few. Well, Jake was having a few. Sam was tossing him back, but good. Eventually, he got loud, the way he sometimes did when he mixed drinking and who knows what, and Miss Kubota wanted him ejected. Mr. Clue wasn't around, can't remember why, so she asked Jake to do the honors. Jake dragged him out to the back, into the alleyway, and that's the last I saw him. You said he got loud. Do you remember what he was saying? She thinks. Standard Sam Drek. How he grew up rich and didn't deserve this. How he hated his mother. How he loved his mother. It was pretty pathetic stuff. Did Sam have any enemies? She thinks. Enemies? That's hard to say. Sam partied hard, and when he did, he ran his mouth off pretty good. Got his butt kicked on more than one occasion. But no, I don't think he had any enemies. At least none that I'm aware of. Where did Sam live? On the streets, mostly. He'd occasionally convince someone to let him flop on their couch, but he'd always overstay his welcome and get kicked out after a few days. Sometimes I'd sneak him down here so he could crash on one of the bunks. He used one the night before I saw him last. How bad was his drinking? If it was just the drinking, it would have been so bad. I think it might have. It should be wouldn't, maybe? I don't know. But Sam wasn't the monogamous type. He dabbled in everything. Booze, chips, drugs. He loved the nitro wherever he could get his hands on. It wasn't always like that, but once he got sick, he started using more and more stuff to try and forget about it. Sam was sick? Dying, didn't you know? Yeah, everyone could tell. You could just look at him and see he was a walking corpse. It had to be the drinking. Then he disappeared for a while, and one day he came back all better. Looked good, even. Did he say how he got better? He said his mom helped him out. Never said how, though. Thanks, Coyote. Now I need you two to do something for me. What do you need, babe? I need to talk to Mr. Delilah. I need you to talk to Mr. Delilah for me about the Royal Run. He is usually upstairs. Tell him I didn't get the gems. Maybe I could take another run at it when I recover. I will. I don't know why I can't just tell her that I got the gems. The bunk is a mess and reeks of booze. Searching through the sheets, blankets, and pillows, you find an old photograph that has seen a lot of wear. Take a look at the image. The picture is of a blonde boy and girl, both about age 14, sitting on a dock on the edge of a lake. They appear to be twins. The boy has his arm tight around the girl's shoulder and is mugging for the camera. The girl is planting a kiss on his cheek while making rabbit ears behind his head with her fingers. Like the back of the photo. Written in a woman's hand are the words Sam and Jessica, Lake Sammamish State Park, summer 2040. Pocket the photo. What's up, Castle? Oh, I lost my preview. Alright, we still live. In Shadowrunner circles, the term doctor is often used quite liberally to describe any sawbones with a needle and thread. But in the case of the Union's resident medical expert, nothing could be further from the truth. The safe house boasts a fully equipped medical suite, complete with shamanistic fetishes. This is 6th world medicine at the highest caliber. The doctor herself is an unassuming sort, perhaps the type to go unnoticed entirely, if not for the sprightly spirit perched on her shoulder, like her own personal gargoyle. The spirit's burning eyes follow you constantly, even as the doctor's own eyes are buried in her charts. However, she does look up long enough to acknowledge your approach. I'm Dr. Castle. I understand you were instrumental in bringing Coyote back to us. Thank you for that. You're welcome, Doc, and I gotta say, that was some awesome work you did on her. Your talents may be going to waste down here. I praise for a simple arm swap, especially since she wouldn't let me repair her face. Notes you eyeballing the facilities. I can tell you're surprised to find a full-service med bay under a dive bar in a slum. Don't be. This is a Shadowrunner bar after all. For a purveyor of cyberware and trauma kits, there is no better place to set up a practice. I patch runners up, install and maintain their cyberware, and provide medical supplies for their runs. I may not be as mobile as Doc Wagon, but I'm the next best thing. Can I help you with anything today? I see shamanistic fetishes. You a shaman too? While modern medical technology makes surgery less disruptive than it used to be, it's still an ordeal for both the body and the spirit, requiring extensive recuperation to properly heal. I'm trained in the ways of the spirit world as well as the scientific world. I do my best to heal the whole patient. What's that on your shoulder? This little guy supports the healing rituals I perform on my patients after surgery, dramatically reducing their recovery time. Not standard procedure, of course, but the results speak for themselves. Let me see your medical supplies. Oh my gosh. This is expensive. Why are they so expensive? What do I have? I have a Doc Wagon basic trauma kit. Wow, these are 400? That is expensive. Med kits are super expensive too. Yikes. What do you got for cyberware? Requirement for riggers and deckers. Raku's basic eye replacement extends and enhances your vision, adds +3 a hit. Okay, so we're not going to go with that because we're kind of a mage. Our body needs to be pure. What's up, David Fry? Every inch of the tech alcove is covered in a chaotic patchwork quilt of circuit boards, chips, wires, displays, and a million other things that you can't identify. In the eye of this technobit storm stands a dwarf, immaculately dressed and supremely calm. I know that look. Don't let the size of the shop fool you. I can get any Matrix hardware or software that exists, and if it doesn't exist, then I can get it made for you. Any questions I can answer, or anything gear you need. What do you have for sale? There's so many cool classes in this game. Oh, I'm being rude. Let me also introduce you to our resident decker and my good friend Johnny Clean. While in the same overalls that you saw him in upstairs, down here, leaning over a workbench crammed with circuit boards, cables, and chips, Johnny Clean seems a totally different person. You get the impression that Johnny was once as hot and as invisible as the most infamous Deckers today. Good to see you down here. Happy to be of help, if I can be. Why are you dressed as a janitor? Did I stand out upstairs? No, janitors never do. When I was younger, I had a rep for getting in and out of systems so cleanly that no one knew I was there. Half the Matrix runs that earned me my rep were made possible because I was able to get inside the facility posing as a janitor. Now it's just sort of part of me. Is it true you were part of the Echo Mirage team? Let me take this one. Listen, I've known the guy for over a decade, and he's been smart enough not to tell me. So he sure as heck not gonna tell you anything about those days. For your health and his, best let the subject drop. You guys around? What's up, TB? Theodore Buster Gruberman is a well-groomed orc, dressed with a precision that suggests the straight lines of a military officer's uniform. His hair is cropped short, high and tight, as they say, and the neatness this presents is only compromised by the uneven tusks protruding from his mouth. The only other defect in this picture of perfection is the man's cybernetic right arm, which is obvious enough to be noticeable, but not so obvious as to ruin the line of his suit. When he speaks, the orc's voice is soft and thoughtful, and he talks almost exclusively in numbers. Calibers, ranges, rounds per second, arc of fire, razoring factor, tensile strength, and of course, price. Bunker Buster Gruberman at your service. Friends call me Buster. I also answer to Sergeant, sir, and even Theodore on occasion. Anytime you're in the market for firearms, ammunition, or ordnance, I'm your man. How can I help you? Take a look at what you've got. Okay, so this is a pistole. So it has better capacity than what I have, but I have not, I've yet to empty my capacity, so it's not anything, but it is kind of cheap-ish. So, you know, we might consider that. Right. Nothing that I'm interested in, so. Would be nice to have a better... You know what? We're gonna buy this. We're gonna do that. Thanks a bunch, bruh. Change your clothes, change your life, right? Not only will you look better, not that you look bad now or anything, but each one will help you keep on the right side of the ground. Take a look. We've already seen that guy's wares. We do need to buy some stuff, maybe like a ninja outfit or something. Algernon. Past the bar, the edges of the safe house become somewhat distinct due to the magical haze surrounding a particular elf. The man seems only half of this realm, his mind wandering the far horizons of astral space while his body peddles his otherworldly wares. Good evening, young elf, and welcome to this humble home that we call the Union. I am Algernon Halfdream. To ease your way through the sixth world, I offer you the best in magical foci, spells and fetishes for the conjuring of spirits. See what you got. Right, aim. Dispel magic. That's an interesting one. Mind wipe. Target ignores all enemies. What does that mean? Stun bolts. Ooh. This is good. That one beast dude that we saw did that. We're gonna add that to the list. Ooh, so these are some shaman spells. We got Fog, an area of the spell that reduces the chance to target someone by 15%. Quiet Bomb, an area effect spell that reduces any sound made to 0. Wonder why that would be important. Air Barrier 3, set 5 light cover barriers that last 3 rounds. Anyone that enters takes 1 AP damage. Target of silent spell makes no more noise. Low. Guess maybe we didn't have that. Whoa. Chi. Chi is where it's at. Okay, so here's more fetishes. Level 2 fetishes. Buy a fire one. Okay, let's not buy a fire one. Buy a water one. A level 1 fire. Guess we're doing it like that. See, we just need to find a way to get more AP. But I think this is the best way for me to work with this. Alright. See if I can purchase something from you. Nope. Oh, but he has cheaper prices this time. So I'm gonna probably want this one. Maybe we'll go for that one. Don't know yet. Coyote. You're back. I think the highlights of the Wolves game will be on soon. Want to take a load off and watch with me? Do you know someone named Jessica? Her brow furrows. No, why? That's the name of Sam's sister. Jessica Watts, yeah. He mentioned her once. It didn't sound like they got along that well. Your comlink chips and the screen shows John Dresden, the coroner from Organ Grinders. He doesn't look happy. Talk. There's been another Ripper murder. This one at the NTSB investigation facility down on the docks. You there now? Yes, but you need to get here quickly before McCluskey arrives. The image on your PDA dissolves as the call ends. Another Ripper murder? Where? The docks. I've got to go. Okay, listen. I want to help. I want to help. You dragged me out of the Royal before. Something bad happened. Worse than getting my arm torn off. And Sam was my friend. You head to the docks and I'll see if I can track down Sam's sister, Jessica. She might be able to help us. Thanks, I appreciate the help. Okay. Are you ready to talk to me? Oh. Actually, this guy kind of looks like Rot a little bit. He kind of reminds me of Rot. Oh, right. Oh, almost forgot that I need to talk to him. Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah looks small and tough, with an untraceable shoddy on his back and a heavy vest under his trench coat. He's got the air of someone who gets things done and occasionally does them himself. He might be an ex-runner, one of the rare ones smart enough to move over to management when he felt his reflexes slowing down. What do you want? Mr. Delilah, we have business to discuss. What business? I've got no business with you. We're with Coyote. She's indisposed at the moment. At the mention of Coyote, he finally gives you his full attention. Why didn't you say so? Coyote is late and my client is getting anxious. Where is she? She's getting stitched up. No kidding. Well, whatever. She's tough. She'll pull through. So who are you two? Ghost. He's Paco. Great. We're all introduced. Now give me my stones. We'll give him all the stones. In an instant, there's a jeweler's scope on his eye, moving quickly through what appear to be most valuable stones. He stops and finds what appears to be an ordinary pebble inscribed with Hebrew characters. That's the one. He pockets it. Okay, you done good, but you're late, and Coyote knows that in this case, late equals no payment. But I'm feeling magnanimous tonight, so you guys can keep the rest of the gems as your reward. Deal. Mr. Delilah looks you up and down, takes you all in. Listen, you look like the sort of man who might run a crew of your own one day. Might need a little talent. When that happens, you come to me. I'll set you up. He dismisses you with a wave. Looks like you impressed him. I know a fence for those gems. Van Gra, follow me. Is F5 a save? Not save while in action. F5. Hey. Van Gra is fiddling with his cyber eye while noodling on his EDA. You're back, still busy. What's your story? Oh, yeah. I can see you're a busy man. He nods his head. That's right, and... Well, I wouldn't bother you if I hadn't come into possession of these rare stones. Got his attention. Rare stones, huh? Let's see. These rare stones. Oh, no. Oh, no. You hear the servos and Van Gra's cyber eye whir as a magnifying lens slips into position. He bends his head over the stones for 2 seconds, maybe less. Where'd you get this, Drek? A gumball machine? I'll give you 1,000 for him. I'll think about it. Do it yourself. Do I have enough? I do. Let's improve our charisma. Oh. Yes. And give me your cred stick. Alright, maybe next time. Even though I did save right before I talked to him. it's not that big of a deal. We're done for now. But I want a crew. All right, let's go buy the charisma clothes now that we have a little bit more money. You know, this guy kind of looks like an orc here, but over here, he doesn't look that much like an orc. All right, thank you very much. We will equip that. Okay, we look silly. We look very silly. Extremely silly. Any other games similar to this you'd recommend? I don't know if I would call them very similar to this, but if you've never played Divinity Original Sin, I think that's a great game. I think Pillars of Eternity 2 specifically, because I haven't played 1, is a nice game that has some similarities to this one as well. And I think those are the only ones that I have personally played. And Divinity Original Sin 2 is also another game that I really like. But they're not like this game. You know, those are fantasy games, and this is very much sci-fi, cyberpunk. So there's quite a few differences. But I would definitely look for like CRPGs and things like that. But I think this is where I'm gonna call it here for today. A solid 4-hour, 42-minute stream. Made quite a bit of progress, I would say. You know, look at this. You know, we did some stuff. Yeah. Cool things. They're on your list. Playing Wasteland 2 now. You know, I've looked in a little bit into Wasteland, and that game does kind of seem somewhat similar as far as like play style goes. For this game, so that one's probably a good choice. But that's gonna wrap it up for me for today. I will be back probably tomorrow, most likely tomorrow, potentially tomorrow. We'll just say potentially tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Pacific to continue with some more Shadowrun returns. If I'm not back tomorrow for whatever reason, I'll be back on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific. For more shenanigans. Nobody is streaming, so this is where I sign off for today. So yeah, thanks for watching, appreciate it. See you the next time I see you. Peace.